Whew, all right, hot day today. Country here this morning. What I'm doing, a little project right now is I'm kind of getting some of these deer stands, food plots and all, still kind of cleaned up a little bit. Do a little early cleaning, get some mineral and all out for the deer, and get deer stands patched up from last year, and kind of get stuff ready ahead of time. So y'all stick around, see what I'm gonna show you. All right, last year, remember when I put these up, I gotta get all this cleaned up. I got stuff growing up through the bottom of it. Then that temporary blind I put up there, I got to take that down, and I'm actually going to put some walls up and make something that's a little bit more comfortable. It's not so hot. That blind gets really hot in there. Kind of hard to take it in this heat, so. Oh, I don't know. Let me get this cleaned up and start seeing if I can get some of that down and everything. And, I don't know. Just a big job. Y'all keep watching. Let me get some of this done. Whew, all right, I got it cleaned up around it where I can get to it. I got to get up here. I still got to do some more cleaning underneath a little bit there. I'm going to put an anchor in. I didn't do that last year, and I didn't do that this year. See if I can get this all down and get this painted up some. Whew. All right, let me see if I can get up there and get that down. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm taking my olive green paint. I'm putting kind of like a wash on it, you see. I'm not really working it in, and I'm missing places. And I'll show you why I'm doing that in a minute. This is just to kind of cover some of this old exposed wood to help keep it from rotting and to aid in my camouflage a little bit. But you see, I got more to do. But anyway, I'm just kind of doing it like it's a wash. So let me do this, and I'll be back. All right, I got about as much as I could get standing on the ground. I'll have to get up high and do the rest of it, but as that dries in, it'll look a lot better. And back there, if you see them stairs going up, that's some of that black blob that they see. When deer look up, the whole theory behind all my camo scheme is here, when deer or people, either one, when they look up, like you look up through the trees right there, down close to the ground, it's dark. That's where your darker stuff is at. And as you get up higher, you will see the light shining through the sky, you know, tan, gray, you know, colors like that are showing through. Your greens and your browns here at the bottom. It needs to be darker down here at the bottom. So, and up that way, more light. And especially the bottom of that. You see, it's dark. I'm going to lighten all that up, because when deer look up, that should look like they're looking up through the trees. And they should think that. So that's the whole idea of this. But I have gotten all of that done there on the outside that I can do. Then I'll come back with the rest of my paint scheme here in a minute, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. It's time to take a little break now. All right, here's my big ideal that I have. Okay. I want that to look and have those splotches in it like you see over along the tree line, how the daylight and all is shining through the sky, shining through the tops of the trees. So trying to make it where it doesn't just look like a big blob standing up in the sky. It's going to attract attention. And you know, a lot of this we do is not necessarily to hide from the deer, it's to hide from other hunters, but the deer do notice changes, but they don't notice a lot of this stuff. But anyway, beside the point. What I'm going to do here is kind of like the way when we're stumping a ceiling on a house. This is a shoe shine brush. What I'm going to do is put some that tan paint in that pan. I'm going to dip it in, and then I'm just going to try to splotch it around. So I'm going to do a little bit of that, and I'll be back and I'll show you how that works, how it looks. All right, that should have the appearance that you could see through whatever is there. You're not really noticing it. There's going to be some burlap, camo net and all put up there. Building some new walls and all this time, but see, that's how that turned out. Now I'm going to kind of go back and put like some little accents in it with darker colors to blend down the ground, near the ground here, better with black. Because if you look out there, the black, the browns, that's what you see in the bottom. Up there is light stuff. So I got some more light stuff to put up there. Then I'm going to come back and do. That's about as far as I can reach without having a ladder. So, all right, let me put like some little black in there, and then you see the difference in that. All right, what I'm doing is I'm taking my flat black spray paint, and I'm spraying holding it pretty close and doing a black squiggly line. Primarily, you want it to go vertical, but it can go to the left and to the right a little bit, but it needs to be vertical. And I'm not going over head high. So I'll come and fill in with a little bit more of that in some of them spots. But you see how it's already looking when you do that. And it'll blend in really good. I keep getting rained on here today, so I kind of slowed down a little bit on what I'm doing, but anyway. Get done with this bottom part, then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the top part then. Whew, all right, man, I got some of that done. I'm probably going to put a few more. I got to come back where I can get up on something. And I'm going to get up in there, and that black blob you see, that's going to be changed a little bit. But so far, you see, that's what the thing looks like. You know, let me back up. Let's back up. Say we're a deer, he's probably not even going to notice that. Looks like trees. Plus, I'm going to brush it in a little bit too, so that'll help. That's where I'm at so far on all this. And I tell you, there's a lot of stuff to do on food plots and deer stands and all. You know, you have to kind of get to it early and just kind of piddle with it whenever you can, here and there. You know, if you don't, you know, wait till the last minute on that stuff. You're going to have tons of work to do, and you ain't going to be able to do it. So, I don't know here. I think that's about all that I can do this time. And I'll come back. Of course, I got to clean up that mess over there, but pick up all my stuff. But that's really about all I got to do to this. And then, but y'all be watching for another video. You see, I'm going to put a top on that. And so, y'all be watching for the next video when I put a top on that. So y'all know the deal. You know, like, share, subscribe. You know, give me that thumbs up. Got to have it. And subscribe. You know, click the little notification bell. So, y'all know the deal. So, there's going to be a part 2 to this. And I'm going to build the rest of that, and you'll see how I do the rest of it. So, that's about all I got this time. Until I see y'all next time.